Hi everyone, I'm Suzanne Lively. Welcome to A Lively Perspective. In today's Vlogmas video, I am going to share with you some things you can use for around the world studies for you and your kids this Christmas. If you're anything like me, you love to know about other cultures and to study what other people are doing in the world, especially during the holidays. And with that in mind, I am going to share with you some easy resources to help you do that this Christmas. My intention with this video and all the videos that I'm showing you theme studies for this Christmas are simply to share with you the resources that we're going to use, and you can add or subtract anything from what I'm about to show you, but it really gives you a starting point, and I curate a lot of books and other people's curriculum so that you have a place to start. And like I said, you can add or subtract anything you choose. Now, to give you a starting point, I'm going to share with you some of the books that we're currently using, as well as a couple pieces of curriculum and book lists that I found from other homeschool moms. First of all, this just came out a couple of days ago. And this is Santa's Tasty Trip Around the World. And this is by Jessica at the Waldock Way. And I'm going to leave the link down below. Now, she based this curriculum on this picture book. And this is A World of Cookies for Santa. Follow Santa's Tasty Trip Around the World. And this is by Emmy Fullman, and it's illustrated by Susan Gall. So these have 32 delicious recipes from 32 countries around the world. And as you notice, this is a library copy. I have ordered our own copy. It just hasn't come in yet. And I'm going to show you on the inside covers. It shares all the countries that it's visiting. And if you turn to the back inside cover, it corresponds to the page number. You'll find a little blurb. For example, this says Brazil. Keep turning to that for some reason. So I'll show you. Oh, actually, I'm going to show you Mexico because we've actually already done that as I'm filming this. So this is 23, and that's what I have flagged here. Because like I said, we started this one already. Yeah, isn't this really colorful and cute? And if you go to the back of this book, which is really what sold me on this book, is it has all the recipes. Yes. So it has all the recipes listed in this book. So that you download this as a digital product, and I did get it on Black Friday sale, and I have a Pro Click, so I bound this all up myself, and I'm going to show you Mexico. So you're given the recipe for the cookies, and then it has a blurb about Mexico, and then it has space for you and your child or children, in my case child, to write down what your thoughts were about the cookies that you made. Now, she also provides suggested additional reading, and she has a YouTube playlist and other helpful links that you might want to check out. And she gives you the opportunity to do as much background work on each country that you wish. So I love the flexibility of these kind of studies because you can do as much or as little as you want, and you will have it forever. And that is our intention, because by the time you finish watching all of the themed videos that I'm going to share with you, or the themed studies we're doing this year, it is a lot. So we're not putting any pressure on. We're really going to pick and choose what we love and see what's left over next year. Oh yeah, and I really love this. Jessica provided a map. So you can put this, oh, where does it go first? Oh, like this. Yes. So you can use this map, and you can mark off. You can use this map, or if there's another one you have, and you can mark off all the countries that you went to. That's kind of a fun thing to do as well. There's a couple of other resources. I'm going to provide the links down below, but I'm recommending them because they have little suggested activities. But the most exciting thing is they also have book lists, which I have now have a whole bunch on hold at the library because I downloaded these lists. So the first one I'm going to share with you is called Christmas Around the World, Morning Time Explorations. And this one is a free download, and it's from Pam Barnhill. Many in the homeschool space are familiar with Pam. And even if you're not, it doesn't matter. I'll provide the link, and you can check this out. And I love this. So there is a huge book list here. Some of these were at my library and some were not, but I'm going to read the ones we have and keep this list and see what we might want to add to our collection next year. Okay. And there's a beautiful song. So Pam has included some songs, a piece of poetry, and she also has listed some activities you might want to do with your kids, as well as links. For example, one of them, I just love him. We watched Rick Steves all the time, and there's one in here that I've already, we watched some of it already. It's Rick Steves' European Christmas, and he goes to many different places in Europe to see their traditions. It's really quite interesting, and there's more there as well. Anyway, you can have a look at that. There's other ideas. She gives you some ideas for string if that's something you want to do over the holidays. And I know that she does have a bigger unit study for that if you wanted to buy one. But I'm showing you and giving you the link for the free little download. Now, the next one is also a free download, and this one is Christmas Around the World. Yeah, so this is Christmas Around the World. Oh, I'll take that off so you can see it better. This is Christmas Around the World, and this is copyright by Erica Made Designs. So, but you can download this yourself. Again, I'll leave the link. Now, she also includes this download, and she suggests you print it on cardstock, and then you can make your own Christmas ornaments. Now, I forgot this was in here, so I'm really happy I did this video because I'm definitely going to do this, and she gives you some blank ones. So if you wanted to insert ones that she hasn't shown on here in terms of flags, although she's shown quite a bit. Yeah, you can certainly do so yourself, and that'll be a nice addition to studying. I love to give these sort of things to Vivian to kind of work on and to do. She can put those together. Well, I do some readings for her from all the books that we're covering. This is going to be a heavy reading month for us, but only so much as it's fun. If it's not, I back off. And with the same thing with these, I just want to give you some options, and you can have a look like we're going to do, and you can pick or choose what makes the most sense to you for this season. And some of it really is about what's available at the library, because I certainly don't have all these books, especially for many of them that are around the world. Definitely a collection I'd love to have, but it isn't one now that I have. I'm also going to give you a link for a book list, and this is from Gather Round's Christmas Around the World study, and that is a curriculum that you can purchase as well. And the link, you can obviously follow the link from the book list to see that curriculum, see if it's something you're interested in. And I just want to note, it's absolutely beautiful. I've looked at the artwork, is gorgeous in that particular curriculum. It doesn't work for our family because it is very Christian focused, and we are a secular family. So that's just something to keep in mind. The other ones that I have referenced are, for the most part, secular. The things that aren't, you can take out. I'm going to have a huge amount of books that I have coming from the library, from the list that I've shown you. And if you want to see those, make sure you follow me on Instagram. Now, so I already mentioned A World of Cookies for Santa. The other book that I got out of the library, which I really like, is How Kids Celebrate Christmas Around the World. Now, I really love this. I will say it seems a little bit too young to add to our library. If this was a few years back, I definitely would have grabbed it up. But we're getting a bit more in depth at this point with some of these topics. So anyway, this is the one I had open. We read this already. Like I said, we've already studied some of the Christmas in Mexico, and we read this. So there's that. And I'll just show you the inside. That's beautiful, isn't it? Love the colors. Now, we got this out of our library, Christmas in Mexico. So that's another one we're going to read. The reason we started with Mexico is because we have done a lot of study about Latin America this fall, and we did a huge focus on Mexico already. So it seemed to be something that was very easy to add in. It felt very organic. Now, this book I've had for years. I had it in our basket last Christmas, and we still didn't read it. Oh, book's falling. We still didn't read it. So this is the year, Christmas Around the World. And this is an Usborne book. And I just think it's really cute, but honestly, I still haven't read it, which Look, it'll probably take you for sure one sitting, depending on how old your kid is, I guess. In our case, my daughter is 8, so definitely one sitting. Now, the other two cookbooks that we use for Mexico that we pulled out to have a look at were these two books. And if you saw my Back to School series, you've seen these books. This is the American Around the World Cookbook, and this is Cooking Class, A Global Feast. And I'll show you which was in there for Mexico. And this one, it was rice pudding recipe, which, yum, can't wait to make this. And this one, it was for, this recipe is Tex-Mex chicken and black bean nachos. And honestly, my daughter's first response when we looked at this was, we already do that. We already eat that. So anyway, take that for what it's worth. All right, that's everything. I hope you found this useful, and I hope you enjoy studying around the world with your family this Christmas, and that some of the resources I've listed below help you do that. If there's some books you think we absolutely need to read in this respect this Christmas, please leave it in the comments below. Or if you're a homeschooler and you know of another unit study that I may have missed in this respect, definitely let me know in the comments below. And like I said, if you're interested in other theme studies, make sure you're following me this Christmas, both here for all my Vlogmas videos as well as on Instagram. All right, happy holidays, everybody, and I will see you soon with another video.